one, close. Okay, that would have been awkward. Had my speaker muted. If I cut to check the sound beforehand. Just gonna do a couple quick posts. I was gonna copy a message link. I'm gonna stream my run through again this month. Set us at there. Cool. There we go. Let's choose a build. Dual sword? Yeah, it's legit. I'm gonna grab the extended lunge. We're gonna do the full extended lunge shenanigans here. I believe this has got slipstreamer. And then... No, I don't want frenzy. That should be gap closer. Frenzy's alright, but this is like a build I've been testing out that I think may be legit. And but it relies on, you know, one enhancement. So it's a little risky. Like it's difficult to use in the active queue because of that. But it effectively turns the... Where's my live video? Come on, I am supposed to be live. Where is it? It says, I got the email saying I'm live. Click on that, that should open in the thing. And we have chat. Cool. Okay. That was the last thing I needed. And I just did all that loadout changing without swapping over from here. Anyway, there's not that many maps this time round. Although I have no idea how they managed to get King of Prussia. But we'll work that out. And that confirms that I am coming through on live. So that's good too. Anyway, let's start by finding out if that is actually called King of Prussia or not. I want to see if that is legit. Let's have a look at what they say in their post, which is this one. Map name, King of Prussia. Author, Gynetik Semi. Welcome and claim your presence. The train to Winter Wonderland awaits. With the festive season fast approaching, much like this train, I figured I'd spruce up a map with some cheer. Enjoy the sights and explore a way to find your special presence inside. Entrance begins inside the train plow at the front. Mainly guards in this one, so take it easy and have fun. Leave the crossbow at home and strap on some enhancements for a giggle. Can't find the gem mats. Don't worry, the practice of the path will show you. No, it won't. This doesn't meet the requirements. If it has a valid Harvey path, it doesn't meet the requirements for this for this month's thing. So let's jump in and double check that. Swap over to the game. Ooh, that's interesting. Why is it not? Ah, okay, it was just because it was loading. Okay. So, let's just quickly go over the build. Dual sword, both the lunge, biolinks, lunge distance enhancement, and the slipstream. Because I like slipstream. Like, I could replace that with frenzy. But, no. Okay, so it doesn't have a valid Harvey path. But then, how does the thing work? What do we got here? Slowly floating down. Okay. Some cool, like, train tracky thing. Need to get out of that. I need to keep moving. Those Ravagers won't stop. I got killed by the cannon back. That was dumb. Okay. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this meets the requirements for the thing, because it doesn't have a valid Harvey path. We just need to find where the gen mat is. And I'm guessing they didn't completely block it off. That would be silly. Let's go here. Let's not go into the train just yet, because I suspect they may have done something small, like hidden it off to the side. Oh, okay. It must be in the train. Okay, well, that works for me. Okay. Oh. That was a splatter there, I'm guessing. Oh, wrong sword. Ooh. Oh, I didn't bring my Phoenix pods. Where's that assassin? I don't see it. Okay, we're probably safe to go forward. That should have been a lunge. Let's just go up and out. Okay, there's at least one more cannon back. That's not where the cannon back was, but I'll take those. Oh, that assassin's not dead. Because they can fall as far as they want. I want to get rid of that. Where are you? Ah, it's gone inside. I think it's trying to reset, but I don't know if it can. I wonder if anyone did, like, valid Harvey path initially, and then it breaks. Okay. That may have been the assassin that I was worried about. Yeah, I don't want to be in there right now, but I do want to be nearby so that I can deal with them. I don't like that cloaking sound that just happened. Okay. Assassin's there. Okay. I think we're good. That wasn't there. It must be down there somewhere. For reference, the reason I'm not like immediately lunging at these things is that you often die if the laser is pointing too close to the center when you try to lunge at them. It's frustrating, but it's always been the case with the sentry traps and swords. Whoa! Triggered much more than I intended. All because I missed the lunge. Okay. I don't know where that is. But it honestly doesn't really matter. I just need to find where the gem mat is. That's where that Plasma Sentinel shot came from. Okay. Back here is these two. They could actually be dangerous. That sounds like a assassin, and it was. Is it down here? Is it down in the hole? No, that's the way to the back of the train. Because I definitely saw those on my last life. Where's the fire coming from? The ground. Okay, that's also where the laser's coming from, so let's head down that way. Okay, no, I'm wrong about the laser. The laser's up here. Grab that with the fuse edge quickly. Ah. Look, I probably should have figured... Oh, I bet it's through that. And I don't have... Oh. Okay, it's definitely... Oh! That was risky without any good defensive option. Was it just a tomb? It was just a tomb. Ah, I thought that was the gen mat. Okay. If you did, if you were wondering what I was doing with the grenades, I was trying to hopefully blow whatever was down there up. Obviously, I didn't manage that, but the idea behind it was to... It's a pretty cool way to make like a white smoke. The idea behind it was I wanted to see if the explosion was like right at the top of the cube, because if it was, then the cube was only 1 deep, and I couldn't grapple for it. Okay, what does he say? What did they say about the... I'm going to reread the stuff about... Can't find the gem mat. Don't worry, the perks to the path will show you where to look, but only if you're really struggling. I don't think it will, because there's no Harvey path. So the Harvey path's invalid. If I die again, I'll check, but... What are we doing? I don't see the roof of the thing anywhere. I'm guessing it's behind a corrosion cube. Could be this one. Don't like this! I'll try it with this instead. I don't know if I killed that with the grenade or if it was just already dead. Yeah, okay, it's not that. I've checked that before, I'm sure. Um... Ah? I don't think I've explored too much up here. Okay, it's definitely not in the candy cane. That would be too small to hide it. I didn't check this box before. Maybe it's in here. I checked the other box on the other side. No, it doesn't seem to be. I'm very lost. Okay, let's check between the wheels. Let's check above and below, just in case. No. No. Still nothing. Where are you? Is both from up here? I know that's a block underneath. I do know that's a solid block underneath. Okay, cool. So it's not that. It's behind here. Nope, that's just the top of that T. Which makes that a waste of that. What about... Like, I'm sure they haven't made one that's, like, only beatable with the... Oh, wait. I could see them maybe making one where you have to grapple through that. Okay, no, that wasn't the case. We've grappled through most of the corrosion cubes. We've looked, I think, everywhere. Oh, I haven't gone through that corrosion cube. But I don't need to go through that corrosion cube. Yeah, I don't need to go through that one. I can prove that's not it. What shenanigan have they done? I feel like this month's contest entries are going to be a clear indication of why we need the Harvey path in the active queue. Like, even if this is a good map, this part, where I am just running around randomly, is not good. This is not a good gameplay experience. Like, I deliberately tried to draw attention and didn't put too many things that were big enough to hide the gen mat onto my entry. Because I was worried that people would get into a situation like this. Oh. They say the Pathfinder would work, but I don't think it would, which is why I'm not restarting the level and turning on Pathfinder. I'm curious what Pathfinder will do with a HRV invalid level. Like, will it show the broken path? Because if that's the case, that would explain why they think that it would work, but... There's a trick here, I'm sure of it. Okay, let's look up. Right? I've checked all the floors. I think I've checked most of the things, but I haven't checked all the roof. I don't see any potential hollow cubes on that roof, so let's go down a level. Same here. Same here. I feel like this part I've already kind of checked the roof a little bit. What about here? No. That's the T, which I know where that leads to. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one's just below here, which I've already checked. That T is upper level. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, okay. What have they done? Okay, it's gotta be... I think it's gotta be a hollow cube on one of these presents. Really not this one. That's real as well. It's all real. I thought I destroyed all the tombs. The tomb's inside the present? There's the gen mat! It is in the present. Okay, how do we get to it? this corner here. God, I thought that was the case, like, initially, and then didn't... Just didn't notice the hollow cube in the back corner. Okay. Let's jump back over to Excel for a moment while the game loads. I'm gonna give it a 4. It's definitely not gonna be my favorite overall. I'm actually gonna give it a 1 for fun. So 4 being like I might give it this. I would if I turned up if this turned up in the queue, I wouldn't give it either of these either. I don't think. And it was valid. I've got caps lock on. That was a valid outpost. It had an invalid path, and I am curious. They said that if I was to equip Pathfinder, that I would see the path. And I don't think that's the case. What brother messaging you there? What do I need? I need to swap this back to Meet Your Maker. We're going to quickly check what happens with the path thing. Because I'm pretty sure that the Harvey path thing doesn't work. Yeah. I'm just gonna quickly take a screenshot of that. Let's just quickly grab that screenshot. And upload to Discord. Okay, I need to swap my phone back so I can see YouTube again. And YouTube is looking at the doorway. Cool. Yeah, so I obviously wasn't super happy with that one. That feels like it's leaning into one of the problems with not having a Harvey path, and I don't want to be frustrated when I'm trying to play levels that are, you know, designed for a competition. I believe that's the one. But at least it was valid. Like, at least it was a HRV invalid path. Like, they actually did do that. But there are ways to, like, draw attention to things so that you can actually find where it is. Like, I've played Kathleen's level before for this, and the I'm sure that they've done a better job of that. Okay, HRV invalid path. Cool, we're off to a good start. Now it's just whether there's any second wave, because there should only be one. But I wonder if it's I wonder if there's any side entrances, or if it's just the one. Okay, and they mostly put the effort in the front facade, not the entire external. That's fine. I do that myself as well. Like, I'm not really expecting people to go around the edges. And sometimes you can break some trap setups with the new spontaneous cube if you do this. Okay. It shows me where the gem mat is. Cool. I like that. Okay, so they haven't completely given up on the external. Oh, actually, there's a secret. No, that's the exit. Okay, that explains why they haven't completely given up on the exterior. They put some effort into the exterior around where you come out. That makes sense. Okay, so we saw the entrance. It's very obvious, which is good. Like, entering the level should not be difficult. The only time to really do that is when you're trying to hide Harvey's path without killing him. Okay, we're kind of like roaming through vents. Oh, I didn't check what this... I gotta quickly read what this one actually does. For this theme, I've made a lab that's closing for winter. All rooms will be closed, and you will need to find the maintenance tunnels. For loadouts, I suggest the Vault Lantern and Sword, plus we'll make this outpost too easy. Okay. Another guard heavy one. Oops. Oh. They're recommending Vault Lancer, which means they probably think it's slightly hard. Oh. Nothing too difficult yet. I know I'm not, like, this isn't just dual sword gameplay, I am using an enhancement, but to make my lunge a little bit longer. But I feel like it's justified for the melee play. Lunges are the main advantage you get. From being melee, and like the speed that you can move while lunging. Not quite close enough. Now I am. Oh. We probably have to go back into that room. I forgot to grab my Phoenix pods again. Let's pull me back. What's going to happen if I go into here? Nothing. It's probably to pull me back into the Ravager there. Okay, I'm going to go check out what this room is about back here. I want to see the full trap setup. Okay, so we've got 2 cannon bags up there. So I've dealt with the cannon backs, which just means the lasers are a problem. And they're not so dangerous that I can't just deal with them. And they didn't put Seeker Bolts on this, which is good, because Seeker Bolts is a waste of resources. That'll be that. And we'll just grab the one out here. Oh, there's a bomb trap in there. Because you think people will think it's the way to go, because there's so much stuff around. Similar to the bomb trap in the other corridor that I almost triggered, well, that I triggered but didn't die to. Okay, there's a way forward there as well, or maybe a way to get here. Could be either. This is one of the best labs I've seen, I would say. Like, very good use of the like it very much looks like a sci-fi lab. Is what I would say. There's some things I think are, like, it could use a little bit more color variation. It's very white, and I'm not the biggest fan of this white plasticky block. Just in general, like, it's only really useful for this lab setup. Because it's got too much texture and it doesn't take color very well, which is just an awkward combination. Let's step out of here for a sec. There was a guard up here. Did I get it? I got it. Okay. Trigger the guard. Get the assassin while I'm at it. Swing both swords because I was worried I hit the armor. Okay, what are we doing? That's the gen map room. Door's locked because it's all locked up for winter. Cool. Cool. That's probably the way forward then. How did I not trigger that bomb? Probably would have been fine all the way over there, but I don't know how I didn't trigger it. Cool, let's see if there's any second wave. Nothing in here. I think they've technically... Nope, okay, only one. Perfect. Perfect, rules were met. Let's have a look at our Excel spreadsheet for a sec. Okay, so we know it's true. I'm going to give this 4. This might be an option for this later. Artistic, I probably would have given the accolade. I don't think I'll give a thing for it. Fun, I'm going to go 5. 54. Close. Close to 5. Brutal, no. It's at least somewhat difficult, but not brutal. Ingenious. I don't recall anything that was particularly ingenious, but it's a good map. Fun art would have been my go-to for accolades. And there's a decent chance that it may actually get my overall, depending on what everyone else has done. Let's swap back. Okay, so I'm swapped back to meet your maker, and then we go to actually read what we're doing here. So this is another Pillow Pet classic, Penma by Pillow Pet. Have fun exploring. That's all they said. Okay. They're not allowed to tell me what to do, so no fun is allowed anymore. Granted, I know what Pillow Pet's like. So that was probably the case beforehand as well. This is a valid Harvey path. That was because I used the... I hit the armor and died to the Enforcer. Okay. Okay. There is a possibility that this doesn't have a valid Harvey path and it just has a valid Harvey path initially. Oh, there's some fun things you can do with dual swords sometimes. And they're all designed to throw your ammo away so you can't deal with it with the crossbow. Is this just constantly throwing guards into an explosion? Is that what's happening here? Just making guards dead man switch? Okay, where's this guard that I missed? Harvey's dead. That's unfortunate. Left? Okay, this is a very short one. I think. No, wait, was that the gym mat? Let's check. That's definitely the way I'm starting this level. That's 100% the correct call. Okay. Let's just deal with that. That gives me one less thing to worry about when I go down here. Which... I triggered the Impaler that killed the guard rather than actually killing it myself, but that doesn't matter here. That is a hollow cube. Yes, it's ridiculous how far I can check that with the sledge blade. I'm going to drop down and we're going to go here, up. So we don't want any of that to actually go off. Yeah, that's what I thought. I actually thought it was there, thinking on it. Oh, shit. Ah, I forgot the... Got the Phoenix pods again. Wait, I thought Harvey died last time. Okay, cool. That almost got me. I don't like that. Let's just back up. Not deal with that. I'm going to wait a second just in case there's an explosion. So I'm worried that I've hit a hollow cube. And I haven't. I specifically haven't even hit this hollow cube, which was bombs, which is fine. I can deal with that. Oh, I wish I had my Phoenix Pod so I could be more aggressive here. So that that doesn't happen. Okay, so those are just timed. That was bad. Oh, and it wastes a Phoenix Pod this time. I shouldn't throw down a Phoenix Pod until I've done that first section. Okay, well, we finished the first section. There's an enforcer that I missed at some point. Okay, sorry, I thought that okay, I thought that it was a Ravager last time, but I must be wrong because there's no way they could have changed that. Let's just trigger everything here. Trigger that. Step back. This is all real. There's a gap here. I completely forgot about that one. That was just dumb. Okay. Swing that because it has better range. And I'm still doing this room with no Phoenix Pods. Ah! I just heard another acid. Is it going to drop something? No. I think it's probably just a spontaneous. I wonder if they can get close enough to deal with me. This is probably the way to go. They fire from the other side too? Nope. That's not the way to go, they're just rolling with the POB. Okay, Harvey's going that way. I thought I could trigger that and then get back and then maybe it could kill the guard without me having to do some weird shenanigan up the back there. Okay, cool. This time I'm going to not waste my Phoenix Pod until I can get that first section that I know how to do. I saw a hole and I was worried that there was just like a gap that led to the end of the level, because that would annoy me. Yeah, okay. I don't know if there is a valid HRV path both ways, because this would not be the first time that Pillow Pet has completely ignored the rules of the competition. Okay. Oh. Just a little bit higher just in case. That should deal with most of this. Now if I just remember to kill this time, I can actually be relatively safe. And then into here. Wait for there should be a guard that dies and drops about here, and it dropped closer this time. That's a shame. Oh. In fact, they changed how deflects work or with lunges. So now you deflect while lunging. That was the wrong sword to use. Okay. Yeah. I figured as much. Is this still on the Harvey path, though? Ah. And it's pretty much always go the opposite way than the way that the POB says to go. Ah. That's not gonna get me here. That I'm pretty sure is just... Oh, that's a hollow cube. Now, let's confirm that the HRV path is invalid. Which it should be, but I don't think it is. Up, down, up, across. I bet there's like... Ugh. It's not a valid entry. Yeah. This doesn't meet the requirements for this month's contest. The HRV path is valid. False. Now, while that's loading, let's swap over to Excel again. Overall, I don't think I would give that my overall. It was pretty brutal. I'll give it may have given it an ingenious. I wouldn't have given it an artistic accolade. It's pretty fun. Probably would have given it a fun accolade. Though I think one of these two would have been more likely. But it's not valid, so it's not going to get anything. Because I don't like incentivize, like, there are rules, they are posted, we all knew them, we had weeks to do it, and, like, it's not that hard to make an invalid Harvey path. It's harder to make it enjoyable, but, like, all they needed was a, like, to path Harvey over a CC. And we would have been completely fine. Okay, so this next one is Atlantic by whimmu, which should be uploading, cool, that's fine. Atlantic by whimmu, repost for better screenshots. I'm not a big artistic builder on Genius Traps setup master, but I hope you enjoy running or jumping through this one. No real lore or artistic points of interest, just a fun little linear corridor that you can roll through with pretty much any loadout. Okay, let's see how this goes. Whoop. Let's just take a step back for a second. Okay. That could have gone better, but I survived, and that's all that matters. And I could afford to be that risky because of the Phoenix pod, which... yeah. Which, honestly, I should use more often. That's a explosion. Where are these aggros coming from? So the HRV path is invalid from the start, so that's fine. Don't know what that's about. Do know what that's about. Ah, that was silly. And even with Seeker Bolts, if I'd just been a little bit quicker, I think I probably could have dodged that. At least I found where the guards are coming from. Okay, I haven't found where the guards are coming from. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Oh, this first section was actually not completely terrible. Okay, I got it. I need to... I need to back up. I need to back up just so that I can actually compose myself so that I can actually try this again. I hit the armor because I attacked it. Because I moved too quickly, I didn't get the deflect. Oh, which comes down to I was too quick on the deflect. Once again, too quick on the deflect. Too quick with the thing, so I wasn't able to get the deflect. Although I thought I was close enough to parry, which would have been nice. That was way too early on the thing. Oh. I want to get this before I take the... Why couldn't I jump? It was like my second jump hadn't refreshed. Which I don't know how that could have happened. Okay, way too early on the thing again. Oh. I don't know how that died. Okay, I think I'm just getting tilted. I need to take a sec, catch my breath. Sorry, I should have muted before I grabbed a drink. My bad. Okay. I want to do that. That's not what I wanted to do. That could have gone a lot better, but I'm through. Oh. I missed something. The down one. Yeah, okay, that was just silly. I can't stay there, which means I probably should actually deal with these first, and that was just real dumb. Okay, there's just tons. There's just a ton of guards as I go down. Okay. Well, let's do this first section again. Okay, let's do that. That. Do I even need to deal with these guards at the top? Can I just go straight down? No. Tied up here for a sec. Thought it was closer than that. Okay. No, that's not the way to go. Cool. Do they have an exit? Do they have a free exit? Oh, they do. That's fun. That was a fun one. Okay, yeah, that's definitely got a 4 for fun. That is a valid outpost, unlike pillow pets. Let's go for. Do I think this beats Dragon Hunters? I might give it a 4 for Ingenious. I might actually give it Ingenious, even. I don't think I would have given that a Brutal. I do think I would have given that Artistic if it was in the active queue. I don't think I would give it Artistic here. If we only have one Artistic, I might begrudgingly give it to Gynetik Semi. But I think this is potentially might be something that I'll give Ingenious to. Ingenious and fun. I think I'm gonna downgrade that one because I think I would be more likely to give it to Dragon Hunter than I would be to give it to this. Yeah. Cool. Stick with that. And the next one is going to be Mountville by Dr. Darkspawn. Swap over to Meet Your Maker. I did. Good. Social Raid. Mountville. There's a space at the end. Well, it's unfortunate. Ah. Dr. Darkspawn. Let's see what they wrote as well while we're here. Fondly nicknamed the Bladed Rose, Mountville is an obstacle to be reckoned with. Introduced in the first iteration of my outpost that consists of a series of mini arena. Will you climb this mountain and endure the trial? Will you succumb, a victim to pile at the base and feeding the rose? Okay. Let's have a look. I should be good with that. Harvey's moved. There's at least a valid HRV path initially. I've done this map. That didn't used to happen. Now the only question is whether they break the HRV path later. Because this doesn't really fit the theme. And doesn't currently actually meet the theme requirements. I'll throw down a thing here. It's really hard to actually enter this room. Oh! I've done this before. I did it in the active queue a while back, actually. So it's probably not the same. That was a bomb that chased me out, and I was trying to jump, and I didn't have my jump back just yet, because I hadn't hit the ground yet. Oh. That was just dumb. That's the last of my things. Right, I didn't get the roof one. Ooh, that was way more dangerous than it needed to be. If I remember right, there's a guard. Nope, they must have moved those. Oop, no one wanted. Can't enter that room in its current state. I didn't get the I think I got the trap. Okay. Oh. I didn't get the incinerator I was aiming for. Some stuff's backfiring though. We'll just let that backfire for a sec. Okay. Okay. One thing at a time. I need to get rid of that piston before that becomes a problem. Jump back here. I need to get that. Oh! I was doing so well. Okay. Let's wait a little bit, because I want to clear up a decent amount of this room first. That's me dead. The moment I hit the armor, I was dead because I couldn't stay in the room anymore. I couldn't make my way around the room and try and deal with it. Ah, they put a spike there so you can't jump. Oh, I don't think that was there, but that was there the last time I did this. It's a good placement, but yeah, not yet. I got caught because I wasn't high enough. Okay, that was a quick death at least. That was real bad, because that was so close that I actually probably could have just hit the incinerator instead. Okay. Need to keep that thing aggroed. Okay, I think this is enough that I can justify this. Let's just hope I don't die, like, immediately to something dumb. Like that! Well, I didn't die to it. So, that's good. That should get rid of most of the explosions that can come this way. Oh, I didn't kill the thing up the back. Thought I did. Let's just shoot out this way for a sec. Okay. Oh. Heard a guard. I think they're in the next room. Yeah, I think they're in the next room. Which is fine, I've already got a pod set up. Let's just do this. Shouldn't be in any danger up here. No! I didn't get the incinerator and I wasted a phoenix pod. Oh. Okay, that gets the incinerator. That stops me from having to run in and out to get an incinerator. Where the did I put that phoenix pod? Oh, all because I accidentally threw a phoenix pod when I meant to throw a grenade. That's annoying. Oh. What am I gonna do? Yeah, okay, that was just silly. I can't. I need to be already at basically max speed as I go through that door. Which means I need to be somewhere around here. No. You know what? They didn't say not to dual gun it. I'm just gonna dual gun it. This one's annoying me and I've done it before. But it may not even be a valid outpost, so we're dual gunning. Which, I can't grab that from this side because there's a wall. Yeah, there's at least one more block there. I can grab that one though. Oh, what have I not put on? Shot tracker. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I have to worry about these this time. I should 100% have a thing set up this time. think I get the incinerator next. Can I get that? Okay. I think I can get that too. Now I think I just use this opportunity to hop here to here to grab each of the enforcers. That was a miss. Okay, that was working alright until I realized until that laser and fire started, which I hadn't spotted before. Oh, laser backfire. Cool, that'll save me some hassle. No laser backfire that time. Let's just grab that. Still got a thing set up. I can grab my things pretty quickly, which means that I probably do that. Deal with that way. Oh, real? Oh, okay. I'll take it. Okay. Now this last room is probably the one that got changed the most, because it was the one that wasn't working when I tried it in the active queue. Okay. How am I on one? Okay, cool. It didn't fall back far enough for me to grab it immediately. Okay, I see you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, angles. Okay. I do remember that. That got me. That was not the one that was firing. I remember that getting me in the active queue. Now, if there's any... This should not be valid. I should not be able to walk a solid line to the exit. It's valid. It's a valid HRV path, so it's an invalid entry. Oh. So that's a false. It's brutal. Oh, would have given it a brutal. I don't recall there being anything particularly ingenious or artistic. I'll put it lower on that one. It is fun though. Okay, 2 more to go. Which... Oops, accidentally turned off my phone, which means I can't see chat anymore. Okay. Oh, now I'm no longer viewing live, which means the chat won't be playing properly. Okay, cool. That's all fixed up. Let's swap over to Meet Your Maker. And what are we up to? We are up to Emmett by FlowArt. It says it's invalid here, so that's a good first step. What do I get here? No? So I have a Discord notification. I thought it might have been someone replying or something. No, okay, never mind. It's still loading anyway. Like... Let's go back to dual sword. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a... I thought that one in the middle there was a cannon back. This one I just didn't see at all. Oh, I didn't read what the FlowArt has written for this one. Last minute idea I had a few days before submissions. I was luckily able to get it to max capacity just in time. To get the intended experience, don't try to speedrun it first. Kill every guard and destroy all the traps. If it proves too difficult or unfun, feel free to speedrun it to the top. Cool. Dual sword will be fine for that. It's a hybrid loadout. Ah, wrong sword! I wasn't close enough to swing the other sword anyway. I should have got closer, swung the sword, and got the deflect, and then swung the other sword. Oh well. That was was way too early. Okay, I'm gonna back up. I don't know how far back up is. Let's go here. Let's try going up that way, so I can have a bit of an angle. God, that could have killed me at any point. I think there's people shooting from above. I don't think there's any more on this floor. Yep. That was bad timing. That was also bad timing. Although I almost made it. Oh. Ah, that was the next floor up. Okay. Honestly, if I ran into this in the active queue, you know, imagining that there was, that this was legal to be in the active queue, I 100% would be speedrunning this. There would be no reason I would stop for these guards. Like, under no circumstances would I stop for these guards. It's such a wide area, there's so many guards covering each floor. The only reason I am stopping for them is because FlowArt asked me to. Like, effectively. God, how did that miss? Oh god. I'm gonna take a step back for a second. Same here. Okay. Quick drink of water. Okay. probably would have got that if I had swung the other sword first. I probably could have got the lunge in time, but I made the call and I went for the parry, but my parry timing's off. That's probably just the exit. Probably just float down. Float on. No, it doesn't look like there's anything dangerous. Yeah, okay, there's not... If you try jumping down, you might fall into one of these. If you're not careful. I probably would have made this a holo cube as well, considering the HRV path has to be invalid anyway. No one's going to complain about having to jump one block. Let's just slowly float away. Okay, that was good. Okay, that was a good one. Let's jump across to thing. What do we got? Probably, I would consider that for fun. I'll consider that overall. Genius. Nah, I don't think so. Probably would have given an accolade. I don't think I'll give a thing. Artistic, not this time. Brutal. You know, a lot harder, but it was only because I stopped to fight each level, which is the worst way to do what that was asking of you. I really do think speedrunning it is like the correct way to play that, because it's putting a lot of threats in a small area that are all blocked off from one another. Let's not give it a brutal. I might be willing to consider this for ingenious, given that this is the only other ingenious one, I think, at the moment. Which was that long corridor. I think I would be more likely to give it to whimmu, though. But in this case, it's not my HRV. It could go to both. Okay. One last one. Kathleen's. I have played this, as well. I know this one. So I know the trick to this one. Though, I do want to see if they've actually, changed it up. That's not what I'm looking for. Now, I've played this one because it's, this wasn't played in the active queue. This was played... Oh, hey, Kathleen's in the chat. this was played because they posted it in the Outpost Codalog, and I was looking for socials to test the build that I'm currently playing, which I thought would be better than it is. I think part of the problem is that the gap closer doesn't actually doesn't increase the enhancement by 30% either. So you only get, so you effectively lose like 0.6 meters of lunge range versus if it did. But yeah, really cool initial view here. It's a giant squid monster that's been staked with these icicles. And they have updated it so that the HRV path is invalid, because it wasn't when I played it. I should throw down a Phoenix Pod. This is way too dangerous to be doing with no insurance. That was a backstab. I don't know how that was a backstab. Ah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, so that's a gem mat down there. It's not actually inside the monster, which has like a big arena in it, which we'll get to in a minute. Because I will show it off, even though I've done it before. Slash, I kind of want to do it again. It's fun. Only made HRV path to get more space for the contest. Let the squid consume you. I don't know, I might take the other path instead of going through from the bottom. There's one that goes in the head, right? Yeah, this one. Is there anything out here that I've missed? I don't think so. Oh, there is. I hear it. Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Oh, there's an assassin. I don't know where the assassin is. Or where the Ravager is that I triggered before. Okay, that's probably the assassin. Like that. I also put a HRV path in my map initially. I made it out of a block that I wasn't going to use in the long run, so that I could easily just remove that one block, and it would still be visible. I also really like that that dripping cube is like directly above where your gen mat is, and because of all the just acid, which is not something that you're using, it draws the eye. I think that's a really big difference between, say, this map and that one I played first, the train one. Who made the train? Yeah, let's not go that way. Let's go through the head. Who was that made the train one? Let me just alt-tab quickly. GG Genetic Semi. That's not where I want to be. Oh. Okay, I got all those. trying to go for a volatile spore kind of feel with those, like the flowers are spewing them out. Yeah, okay. That seems kind of legit. I think the biggest problem with like volatile spore style theme is that uh, you've got a winter thing going on, and spores aren't typically thrown out in winter, which makes it like not come off quite as easily. Like, it goes a long way when you're okay, let's just see if there's anything else in the teeth here. I don't think so. No, we're good. Okay, let's go check out what's happening over by the gem mat. Yeah, as I was saying, it goes a long way towards your artistry when things line up with people's expectations. Like when you're trying to do something like if your smoke is grey, right? If your smoke is grey or black, it looks more like smoke. Um, even if it isn't necessarily the right shape. Okay, is there anything special here besides just the... What have we got? What have we got underneath? No, okay, it's just like a little cup. Okay, cool. It's as fun as I remember it, and this wasn't super awful to find. Let's float away. Okay, what do we got? Well, according to winterizing is the act of putting things in storage. Doesn't need to be winter necessarily. Abandoned storage equals overgrown alien plants and kaiju squid star. Yeah, but you've built it on a frozen peak map, so there's snow, which means that is almost certainly winter. Like, I... We don't, in Australia, we don't even get snow generally, in winter. It doesn't get that cold unless you're on like a mountaintop. So, it's in a place that's colder and probably winter. Um, like, I could see that being an argument. Like, your map clearly meets the winterize, because winterize, yes, winterize isn't. Uh, winterize, technically the word means like getting ready for winter, but it also is a legit interpretation to be like someone could say they're winterizing something by making something winter. Um, Obviously, I went for the making something winter, and I think it's generally the easier interpretation of the prompt. And so let's go here, go back here, and I have to give things. This is in the running for my favorite. This is probably getting. This is definitely getting artistic. We'll go definitely for the artistic here. Ingenious. I actually don't think it's particularly hard, or and none of the setups are like super great. I think Whimmu's corridor setup was fantastic. And Pillow Pets, you know, does really great chat setups, so I think those are probably better for that front. Fun, definitely. Um, Look, yeah, you were trying. What I'm saying is you were trying to do something that was out of the like you're trying to say that you're doing something out of the box, but what I'm saying is that the you've also kind of done the stuff that's inside the box as well, like the thing that other people expected. Like there are only two of these outposts. It's Dr. Darkspawn's, which does not meet the theme requirements. It has a valid HRV path, and mine that aren't built on Shattered Peak bases. So I should probably play mine so I can show what it ended up on. Like, we haven't been streaming that long. How long have we been streaming? Not even 2 hours. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do mine. I'm obviously not going to vote for mine. But let's just quickly go into it. Let's do it as a social raid. Wakonda. Wonder how many other Wakondas there are. Any names I recognize? No, not really. Unfortunately, doesn't look like much from the outside. It kinda looks like a giant kill box. Because it is a huge, great big box. But that was always gonna happen with what I was trying to do here. I opened up the entranceway as like one of the last things I did. Let's just go around the edges because it's safer. There's that there. Grab that there. It's designed to force you into the center and like show you, like it shows you all threats and things you need to deal with in the center. But if you don't fall for that bait, you actually end up with a much easier time. There's it's all area down here, if I remember right. There's a little safe hidey hole that was too safe for people, so I started throwing some bombs in it. It's funny. The HRV path also used to go straight through the center when it was still on here. I missed the shot on the Ravager at the top there. Okay, let's go around to my snowman here. The most annoying thing about this is the white I used initially for the snow on the rooftops was too red. So I went back in and put the snow once that got fixed. Replaced 204 replaced 204 decorations, decals. And then it's like super bright. It's like bright, it's like this bright like ice blue. And that bugs me almost as much as the red did. I really like the burst beam. For like open outposts, it makes the sentry beams so much better than they were. Almost done. Let's just deal with this. There's an assassin down here, which I might actually deal with. Where are you? I'm gonna go over here. Oop. That was not what I wanted. I really hate the Seeker shots. They do not do anything. Where's the assassin? Oh, both of them were still alive. Oh, didn't realise that. Oh, I missed that. Fun fact, this is just here to drag your attention towards down here. I also kind of like how I like the idea of removing the ice around here. Let me just quickly finish up in this room and check what's going on over here. That it's on a SP map was to be more on theme, I suppose, but kind of irrelevant to the in-depth lore. I've most definitely written for the map. Don't ask me for the lore. Okay. I am very tempted to say don't tell me what to do and then ask you for the lore, but I will respect your wishes in this case. Let's go this way. I really love this slow bubble thing. Like, once you realize how much you die to being to moving just ever so slightly too slow in a lot of situations. And for reference, this is here because it gives you pretty much there's like no traps like from here to here. So technically it's not like a free exit, but it's pretty close. Like, this is the only thing that threatens you. Maybe the hornets. So that was mine. Obviously not going to rate it because it's mine. Let's jump back over to Excel so I can finish up here. So one of these three needs to become my guaranteed. I need to... Let's just make them blue. Oh, not text. Background. I'll make them blue. That one there is going to be red, and that one there is going to be red. Not giving any votes to people that didn't follow the rules. How many is that? Okay, obviously this is way too many of these. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I think Kathleen's getting the brutal by virtue of being the only actually difficult outpost that oh, maybe we'll do a speed run on FlowArts before deciding. Yeah, I saw the 8 total votes. The problem is, like, the one that I'm having the most trouble with is the HRV, actually not the thing. You may actually be getting you may end up getting a brutal just by virtue of the fact that the two actual difficult outposts both have HRV paths, which is kind of funny to me. Let's swap back to Meet Your Maker. I'm gonna go back to Emmett by FlowArt, and we're going to try speedrunning it. Because when I was playing that, I said the only reason that I was playing this way was because they asked me to. If I saw this outpost in the wild, my expectation would be that I'd speedrun it. They can't change the maps before the voting is over. Once submissions end, you're not supposed to change the map. So if they change the map, they're breaking the rules. If they don't change the map, they're breaking the rules. So I'm not voting for them. That's the thing. Submissions are supposed to end already. Slash buy's already on. I think it's on the Nautilus that I have that set up. Flash barrier. And I'll take that off. Yeah, that's the problem. Woodstone will probably allow it, but I don't. Woodstone allows anything. Like someone could post like Illustrate posted his entry 2 months ago, like 5 days after. Okay, that's not as easy as I thought it would be. Like 5 days after the deadline. So like most people had already voted and they posted their thing with like 2 days left of voting, and Woodstone still allowed it in the competition. I'm like, it's just draining from people that actually. It's just draining some accolades from people that actually did the right thing. I didn't get my perfect block. Okay, I might actually give this the brutal rather than yours. Sorry, Kathleen. Because yeah, this is not as easy as I thought it would be for speedrunning. I thought you would only have to get up like one floor, but you're pretty much stuck constantly needing to block. Yeah, I don't think you were really expecting to win the brutal category. Plus, people will vote for the other one. Will vote for the ones that don't meet the requirements, so they're probably more likely to win anyway for the brutal, because they are a lot harder. Ooh, that was just silly. I was way too slow. I wonder if I put on the reel in speed, if I'll just go too fast. Let's try it. Grapple Master, I think, is the reel in speed. No. So, that combination may be crazy. Oof. I got stuck under a thing. Yeah, it would be nice if there was more submissions. It's always just like you can't really gauge. It's not easy to guess how many submissions you're expecting. Oh, that was weird. I was not expecting that. Yeah, it's not always easy to gauge because it really depends on like people's schedules and whatnot. And because like you generally have to get your that was bad. I got stuck on another thing. Yeah, this is no what. I legitimately do not know why they were asking people not to speedrun this. Like, they could try. It's not easy. That was bad. Let's have a look. I don't think I should be bored with an accolade simply by virtue of there being no other option. If you don't think something is deserving of an accolade, you shouldn't have to vote with it. Ah! So like I had it at 3 already. Like I do actually think your base is relatively brutal. I would have given it an accolade I would have given it the brutal accolade if I run into it inactive. Like you were getting it by virtue of I have very high standards for brutal, and you probably didn't meet those high standards because I expect a map to like kill me a billion times. Um, okay, it's done. Speedrun complete. Oh god, that would have been the worst way to die. um, this one is getting it because this one I didn't rate that high because because I thought they forced me into fighting it a way that made it harder when it's like it would be really easy if I played it the way I would expect to play it. But I've just played it the way I would expect to play it, and it is actually very hard, even with that. So that's why we're going with that one. And that's why it was only a 2 previously. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're good. I'm giving out a lot of funds. Oh, I'm gonna drop this. This is gonna become a non-fun. We're gonna go brutal ingenious for that one. Because I think I'm giving out too many funds, and I think I enjoyed these way more. Which makes sense. Oh. Like, these two definitely I enjoyed more. This one, I do think this is really good. I think I'm going to give that fun ingenious. I think this is a brutal ingenious. I think, like, part of the reason this is here is because, yeah, cool. We're going to stick with that. I have been clicking on Excel without showing it to people. Um, I'm probably, because I can only give 2, I'm going to give brutal ingenious here, to FlowArt. Because I think the other 3 are more fun. Even though I don't think even though this one didn't get into my overall, I still don't know which one of these 3 I'm going to go for my overall. What was Woolwich? Let's have a quick look at Woolwich again in Discord. Because that was a while back. Oh, that was that corridory thing. That was quite good. I think Kathleen's beats that, though. I think Machipongo was better than that one. So do I give it to FlowArt? Or Kathleen? You know what? I'm gonna check what people have quickly. I'm gonna go. I'll go FlowArt. I think I'll go FlowArt for best. I think that may just come down to the fact that it's the one that I've played the first time today, as opposed to I've played yours before. That may actually be the deciding factor, unfortunately. It's hard to separate that, in a mental space. Yeah, cool. I think think this is what we're doing. Let's just make sure that these numbers all line up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Yep. Okay. Just gonna enter these in. I think that's probably it for me for the stream for today. I could do some expeditions, but I might just do them off stream. There's not a lot of reason to do them on stream at the moment. And I can do, you know, more streams in future. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, for now, I'm thinking that's the end of the stream. We've done what we needed to do. It's obviously shorter because of the lesser contestants. Anyone who is in chat at the moment, I hope you enjoyed whatever amount you saw. And I'll put some timestamps on this video later, so if there's like a particular one, I'll update on Discord when I've done it. If there's a particular one that you want to see, I'll have timestamps on it. It'll be sometime in the next few hours, and you'll be able to just jump straight to that one. But anyway, I shall see you next time. Signing off.